blackness to me?
Blackness to me. Blackness to me.
Blackness.
To me personally, blackness is...
Whew. That's a deep question. All right.
Blackness is me.
For me, it's just like black as a concept is designed to separate, to create divisions, and if you adopt that, I think you're creating divisions. It should be human.
I have a very interesting relationship with this term black. I think that I understand its use and why, you know, it's used commonly as I guess like a term which brings together different people from different African diasporas. But I'm not massively keen on the word myself because I feel like black doesn't really locate me anywhere. You know, black is a color that doesn't necessarily, it doesn't really, for me, it's the opposite of whiteness. And I also see black as a kind of way to define a people, as a construct that came from whiteness. You know, before we were under colonialism or slavery or whatever, we weren't really defining ourselves based on our skin complexion. It was based on where we were from. So this idea of blackness, I just don't like it. I don't like it when people are like, oh yeah, there's a Pakistani sister, there's an Iraqi sister, or there's that black sister. To me, I don't really, what does that mean?
I always think about Chimamanda's, in her book Americana, how the character was saying that she became black when she went to America because she was just Nigerian before, like she didn't have to be black, which makes me feel like it's really a political thing and it's something that unifies us, like people from different countries and tribes, and yeah, it's just a way that we can band together and support
Collective
each other.
identity.
Yeah.
When we homogenize and we try and create sort of a bullet point list of what blackness is, it can sort of exclude people who have different ideas of it, or it means different things to them. It's varied, I think is the way I'd say it. It's part of who I am.
I can't really say I share the same experiences as black Aborigines in Australia, for example, or Afro-Brazilians, or even African Americans. So I only know what blackness means to me on a very personal and a very British level, and in that context. And I think that, you know, with the black British culture, we've got a very specific experience, which I think we relate to. But I just think it's arrogant to try and like paint everyone with the same kind of thing, if that makes sense.
It just means the same as, for me it means the same as, I don't know, like all the other blackness, whiteness, orangeness, oliveness. Yeah, it all means the same.
I would say the colour of my skin, but at the same time I would say my background, my roots, where I come from originally.
Blackness to me is your heart. And I know it sounds a bit weird, but for me, when I think about blackness, I think about a culture that is so accepting, so loving, so beautiful. So, you know, coming from that culture, it is only enhanced, you know, alhamdulillah.
Contrary to like popular belief and opinion, I feel like there's no one way to be black. Yeah. So, and I feel like especially media and society, they give you like all these options about how you are Caucasian. You can be, you know, you're Swedish and that's your identity, or you're American, or you're Australian. But I feel like being black, I feel like there's like only, I don't know, I feel like there's like, if you're not a certain way, then people would kind of question your blackness.
The first time that I realised that I was black, I would say I was about 9 years old. I was in a family gathering with my mum and the Saudi Arabian community. We were at a barbecue, we were just enjoying the summer. I was playing outside while the women were inside gathering and speaking about religious things. And then suddenly this girl turned around and called me Abda, which is slave. And I just looked at her and I got up and I ran. And I ran across the field and I ran to my mum and I like jumped in her lap and I just started crying and crying and crying. And then I just realised in that moment that like no matter how good my Arabic is, no matter how many Saudi Arabians or other Arabs that we hang out with, they will still see that I'm African by the colour of my skin, my features and like my curly hair.
Sudan means land of blacks. So Sud comes from the Arabic word aswad, which obviously means black. And then the an is a very Fusha Arabic, which is obviously means land or place where they live. So that's what Sudan means, land of blacks. So I resonate a lot to that. If I'm from Sudan, then yeah, for sure.
It was originally called the Kingdom of Kush, which, yeah.
Nubia.
So that's something that we resonate with more than Arabs. Not by a mile.
For sure. We know where we come from in that respect. And that's no disrespect to anyone else. It's just, we know what runs through our veins, and that's African blood.
Yeah, I would say that blackness is almost like a being. It's an experience unique to only us in a way, that other peoples of different backgrounds might not be able to fully understand unless they are within it. So I think blackness is something that is unique to us in terms of the way we are, our lifestyle, our music, our food, our creativity, our experiences, and our outlook on the world based on what we've gone through over history.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah the most merciful, the most kind, has blessed us with so many abilities and so many incredible ways to express ourselves, whether it be our music, our dance, our general culture, and our incredible food. That's what blackness means to me. Blackness means to be the thing that everyone else wants to steal.